Hi, Julie Torrens here. So, got a pile of stuff here, working on my gel plate some more. But I'm adding some things for more texture. Now, I like using this mesh, so I wanted to show you this is where I get this mesh from different potato bags. And this is just how the bag comes. And then I cut it so that I get more of the net. So I just wanted to show you where I get, because I use this for a lot of different things. And I've got several pieces here. I also grabbed some bubble wrap. Love that. And I grabbed some punchinella. Love the punchinella. Punchinella is also known as sequined waste. So I'm going to set these up here. I've got my stencils, and the stencils I'm using are all from PM Artist Studios. Highly recommend their stencils. They are so hardy, and all of my stencils are the 9x12. So I have quilted crop circles, looks like that. Craftsman rectangle lattice, looks like that. Mosaic circles. And Jelly Shelly. She was stuck a little bit. There she goes. Okay, so those are the stencils I'm using today. And gel plates is got some leftovers from where we left off. We're keeping on it going. So what am I going to do with this? Is vermilion. I know that. I'm going to grab my paints. These are my Jane Davenport paints. They're getting old, so I'm going to pick a color. I'm going to pick brown. This is kind of a mahogany brown. And let's get some of that. And this paint is very matte, and it dries very fast. I've got a variety of papers, and we'll talk about them as we go. And see how it's kind of reddish? Very reddish. Like I said, like a mahogany. Almost a burgundy. But I like it. And I think we'll see hints of that vermilion. All right, I'm going to get a new fresh sheet here. This is packing paper. Yes, it's wrinkly. Yes, I love it. Put that on there. I have this. I'm going to turn it over. This is what I call my frame. I like to take a paper or several, and then I can pick up the edge that my paper didn't cover. So this was my last time I did gel printing, so I'm going to use and start a new one. All right. And let's give this more of a rub. This does get wrinkly. I don't mind that at all. As a matter of fact, I kind of like it. Sometimes I even just ball the paper up. Yeah, I do. Okay, let's see. Boy, good. Didn't pick everything up, but it picked up a lot. Look. Beautiful. And there's even some shimmer in there. Okay, set it aside. I also grabbed some gel prints that I had made in a while back that I think need more like this one. And I think with these colors, we can do something with that. So let's think about that. I'm going to use this. It's kind of a coral color. Again, this is Jane Davenport. She doesn't make this paint anymore. She makes paint, but this was from American Crafts. She doesn't work with them anymore. So her acrylic paints are made by a different company. And if you go to her website, she has it all explained. But I've had these for years. They're keeping just fine, but I know everything has its limit. I mean, I've had this paint over 5 years. So I am happy to use it. Okay. I like that. I'm going to grab a stencil. I'm grabbing the quilted crop circles, And then I'm going to use this gold, and this is just a piece of printer paper. Get this on here nice. And get my frame. It's often that my paper doesn't go all the way to the edge of my gel plate, and so I use this paper as I call it my frame, but this edge, I will tear or cut that out, and it makes such a cool border. But it takes, you know, when people ask me how I made it, like I said in my other video, like 50 pulls from the gel plate. Okay, let's see what we've got. Okay, it's subtle, but it's there. Good. All right, I'm going to lift this up. Love this. This is pretty. I'm going to try to pick it up. And I've got here in my it needs more stash this. I think maybe I just did that. Well, we're going to pick this up. Now, it's light. What should I pick it up with? I'm not trying to stall. I'm going to try purple. And it may smear a little. That's okay. This is folk art, and it was a series of paints that they had called gel acrylic, I think. And I don't know if they make it anymore. I got this at Tuesday morning before they closed. You know, do they make it? I don't know. Was it just getting rid of certain colors? I don't know. But it works good on the gel plate. My bargain bowl of paints is just that. It's a bargain bowl of paints that I bought clearance on the clearance. Those tubes, my goal is less than $2 a tube. Many times it's $1 a tube. If you go to any of the big box and they have, and you know, it doesn't just have to be in this country, in the United States, you know, you guys that have the range, and try. And if they've got a section of clearance where they've got tubes of paint or pots of paint, grab them, because you'd be amazed. It's a great way to try colors, whatever. See, we're getting there. Nothing happens fast, though. Okay, let's see. What do we got? Boy, I guess the name of the day is going to be subtle. Let's see. It really is kind of pretty, though. It looks very rich to me. Yeah, I'm not throwing this baby out with the bathwater. I think it's really kind of pretty. Alrighty. How about this? This was a Brer Off. And let's see what we can do with it. All right. We're getting a lot going on here. I am going to hit it with this. This I bought at Craft Warehouse. It was in like a bin. And it had all kinds of stuff in the bin. Anything in the bin was 25 cents. And I only could find one of those. I would have bought two, at least. Because I had a feeling it was a very basic, almost white paint. Okay. Now, let's give this a little something. I'm going to put punchinella on it. It doesn't have to be perfect. Clearly. And now this Brer Off. Good. Get the frame. And really press. I'm going to see what I can do with those edges. I'm going to really get the edges this time and see. Because I hate to have to clean them off. I would rather have them end up on a print. All right, I think I worked the edges pretty good. Now, yes, we did get some edges. Yes, see? Good. Okay. Get this worked into the punchinella. Really get it down. I don't have a baron. A baron is something you use that you can work all over. It's heavy and it's super flat, smooth. All right, let's see. Okay, look. I think that's nice. Good. Set it aside, keep going. Lift up the punchinella. Okay. If I had a real dark one, yes, pretty dark. This one. Let's put this on. And this covers all the way to the edge, so I do not need to use my frame. I know sometimes on a video, it doesn't look like we're pressing hard. I see other artists do it. I am pressing hard, and they are too. It just, for some reason, it translates on the video like we're barely touching it. But no, I'm leaning into this. Okay, let's see. It's good. Look. I love that extra texture. Okay, good. All right. I am going to hit this with a dark. Let's go back to the Jane Davenports. And this is kind of a sepia. Give it a little massage. Give it a shake. A little more. Good. And let's see what we can do. Very transparent. I'm heading way to the edges. Whoops. Off the edge, huh? Okay. And I'm grabbing just a plain sheet, packing paper, get the frame. So how are you? I'm doing okay. Now I realize that the last video that I did was yesterday for you, but this is in the past, Julie, or in the future, Julie. I'm doing both of these runs on the gel print on the same day. But you can't have videos that are just, 2 hours long because, I'm not the Super Bowl. Okay, let's see what we've got. This is kind of a mystery. Pulling up a lot, leaving some. A good start. A very good start. Yep. As a matter of fact, I'm just going to keep this right here. It's very dry. And let's get something that will go with this. Let's see about another kind of a neutral. This is burnt sienna. I believe it's darker though. Let's hope. Because I think it is. Maybe not really. Well, that's all right. Let's add to it some of this. This is a transparent yellow iron oxide. It's really a glaze, but I'm going to just add it for a different texture to this. And let's just see what this does. But sometimes you really can't see the true colors until you spread them out, huh? It's definitely a different color, though, than what we had going on. I think you can see it over here. Okay. And I'm grabbing a stencil. And we're going right back in with that same sheet. Let me get my corner thing or my edge cleaner upper. And again, I want to really get the pressure on those edges. This paper almost covers the gel plate. I picked this size of gel plate because 8.5 by 11 is pretty much the size that I work in quite a bit. So I felt like this size of a gel plate would be good. All right, I want to really work it in. Okay. Let's see. Definitely a different color. I think this is a pretty neutral, very pretty. Okay, setting it aside. Here's another one that I think needs more work. And it kind of has this color going on. So I'm going to pick this up and I'm going to hurry up and put this down. You have just a little bit of working time once you lift that stencil, but not a lot. Now, if I had put another color on top, it may have pulled more. It may not. I mean, I obviously don't have paints that I have notes in my head when it comes to gel printing because I do buy so many clearances that there's really no sense. Will you ever see that color again? Will you ever see that brand again? Nobody knows. Let's see. Cleaned up the gel plate quite nice. And yes, a definite improvement. Very much. Okay. All right. Grabbing this one. This is the one that had the punchinella we just did, and it had brayer off. And let's see what we can do with this. We have a little bit of, what would you call it, leftover stencil. And I want magenta, I think, just because to go with this. Now, how does magenta go well with brown? Well, pinks and browns go nice together. A little bit more. There. Okay. Definitely went from warm to cool, but that's all right. You don't want too much paint because you're just smearing it and wasting it, and I don't think you get as good of results. Okay, I am adding a stencil, the mosaic one. Good. And now on top of the punchinella. Good. Now, I don't buy all my paints this way. I buy a good amount. When I'm working on canvas or even in my art journal and I'm doing acrylic painting, like, you know, still lifes and florals or whatever, I tend to use Liquitex Professional. But as much as I love that paint, and I love it, I don't find that the professional heavy-bodied paints work well on a gel plate. That's just my experience. It's almost like they're too heavy. And you just need a little bit of a fluid texture so that it can get in all these little spaces. Okay, let's see what we got. Oh, come on. Nothing's easy. There we go. Hey, this is coming along. I like it. All right, I'm going to pick this up. Talk about subtle. Let's pick it up. And let's pick it up with this pearlized orange. I think I can, hang on. I think I can open it this way. There we go. We don't need to fuss with all that right now. Okay. Martha Stewart, and this is called Tiger Lily. I find that pearl paint and metallic paints, they tend to be faster drying, but many of them do an awfully good job in picking up what's left on the gel plate. All right, I'm going in with something entirely different. Cardstock. Now this is 8.5 by 11. It's a cardstock that I get from the grocery store, believe it or not, from the Myers. For those of you who don't have a Meyer is kind of like Target and a grocery store put together, but it is a very comprehensive grocery store. Many times when you have a store, you know, that kind of together like that, the grocery part is limited. No, the grocery store is, if anything, the other side is a little bit limited, but I get good cardstock there. I like the cardstock I buy from the grocery store. Okay. Left behind some orange. But look, this is a great start. Yep, needs more. Needs more. Okay. I like the pearly orange, and I want something to go with that. I'm digging. I'm thinking about this yellow ochre. Good. And I'm just going to do what'll be like a background. I want to get away from my brayer off because I want to get the paint all the way to these edges. We've cleaned up the edges in some places, but there's getting quite a accumulation on some of the others. We'll get it. Okay, well done. And I've got another piece of cardstock. There we go. And see if I can really massage those edges. Probably sick of hearing me talk about them. I'll try not to anymore. You know what I'm doing. Okay. All right, cardstock. Still leaving behind. But I do like it. Here, wait till you see. This is a good start. All right, set it down. While we got those colors going, let's bring this one back. And sticking with yellows, I like that. This has the yellow ochre on it. Let's give it some lemon yellow. Poof! I know I'll get comments on that noise. And I'm adding to it some metallic gold. Look at that. Wow, well, that pulled off easy. Good, plenty. All right. Fiery. This is a fiery yellow. Wow, love it. A little bit transparent, but not too transparent. A little bit too much paint, but we're gonna deal with it. And I'm grabbing this and I'm just putting it right on. Just like that. Here we go. I am really wanting to see if we can get even more off of that gel plate. We will see. It might be that the cardstock has a lot of sizing, which sometimes can be a little bit resisting. Okay, let's see. Oh, look. But I like it. Okay, set it down. This one really needs to dry. And I am just got, well, what am I saying? Scraps. And I am going to see if I can pick up some of this leftover paint with these scraps. And this is a painter's paper, the paper that you buy to lay on the floor when you're painting your house. Let's turn this around so it doesn't stick. This comes in big rolls, but I had a little pile of scraps of it and I thought, hey, let's use it on the gel print. Look, still left some behind. Look at that. Okay, that's all right. Set these aside. We're going to grab them again. I'm going to just see. Can I grab up some more? No. All right. That's okay. Onward. Something that's going to look really cool with this lemon yellow. Let's get this glaze. This fluid yellow iron oxide. Really doesn't take much. Yep. 3 drops. And watch what happens. Do you see how fast it spread? Okay. Got myself a sheet of packing paper and giving it a first layer. Yes, sirree. Can you believe we're already halfway through the hour? Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Okay, what do we got? Oh, I tore it. It's okay. It's a good beginning. I'm going to leave it right here. Okay, gel plate, what do you need? You need a dark. Let's see. I'm going to take some off and get to some colors way down here that we haven't used yet. Pulling them up from the bottom. I don't think this one's open yet. Let's see. Oh, it is. Vermilion. Well, we've done some vermilion already. This color we haven't used, a bright blue, and let's get this green going. Those look good with yellow. Okay, let's get this blue. This is a Daler Rounding. And see, this was $1.29. And there we go. Look at that color. Love it. I do. It's called light blue. I think I would call it bright blue. It's almost in a kind of neon-y color. Okay. I am grabbing a stencil and this one that we just did, and let's go for it. Yes, it's got that little rip in the corner. It'll be all right. Not gonna worry about it. In my next video, we're going to be using some of these sheets. I am in desperate need of tags. I have no ATCs. I think I have like 4 tags, and I have maybe 2 journaling cards. And as I say, no ATCs. So we are going to make some of those kinds of things. Yes, we are. Maybe we'll start with a master board. Not sure, but I kind of am liking that idea. As I say, a project, like I'm going to make this kind of a journal, or I'm going to make 25 of these. I don't have anything I want to create. I don't feel like I'm in that kind of like a doldrums. I don't know what my next project is going to be. Okay, enough. I think this was a very nice choice. Look. Really nice. Okay. Bringing this one back. Let's pick this up. And let's put this down. I'm going to get the edger. Right now, Gail Agostinelli, I will link her. I usually do link her. She's doing a whole journal of ideas. It's like an idea book. Ideas on what to do on the edge of your journaling pages. It is fascinating. I think today, which today is Monday. I want to say it's the 25th, but I can't swear to that. And we are in March. I think we did video 3 today of that series, but I highly recommend it. Looking good? Okay, let's see what we got. Oh, folks, I'm liking it. I'm liking this a lot. I mean, this could be a beautiful journal cover. Yes. Okay. You know what? I love this. And I'm going to hit it with a glazing. And so what do I want to use to glaze it with? And glazing is just putting a very transparent coat on, but it doesn't really add a lot of color. I'm going to do one of these interference. This one is magenta. No, this one's gold. Give it a good shake. I'm going to add just a little bit of this. And I want to add just a little bit of the metallic gold. And I don't think this is going to disrupt the fine print that we have there, but I think it's going to give it some shimmer and just add a little something to the places that are pure white. And I'm all about embrace the white. Look at the blue. Where did that all come from? Oh, I guess it's that blue that was on there. That's okay. This blue, I don't know where my memory went. Oh, it's been gone for a while. All right, here we go. All right. So that, I call it interference paint. Deco Arts calls it enchanted, but it's a shimmery paint that when you look at it one way, it can be magenta, and you look at it another way, and it can be more white. This one is going to be shifting from really almost nothing to a gold, and then I also added some metallic gold in there. So let's just see. And then that blue kind of moved around, so we don't know what we're going to get, but we're going to like it. I've made up my mind to that. Yes. Look. And see here, this was all pure white. This is good. I like this. Okay, set it aside. Bringing back one that needs more, but it's in the yellows, and it's even still a little bit wet right there. I don't care. Let's do something with it. I like that blue. How about a blue pearl? Let's add this blue pearl, and then we'll add some more of that bright blue, remember, or whatever, light, I guess it's called. Just a touch. 2 drops. Okay. Get it right to the edges because I want to get right to the edges of the print. And then I just have to remember to center it. Or as my UK friends say, centralize it. There we go. This is turning into a pretty brayer off. All right, I'm going to get, I want a stencil that has a lot of the paint showing through. See, like this. Fine stencil. Okay? What's this? Oh, needs work. Well, we're working on this one. Okay. I thought I had it so that everything was touching the gel plate, but I'm a little off at the bottom. That's all right. Okay. See what we can pick up this way. I have a cup of coffee just out of your vision that's calling me. Hang on. There we go. Really give it a bit more. All right, let's see. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm falling in love. Beautiful. That's going in the done pile. And we're going to take this off and we're going to put this right on. Just like that. Get the edges, because this sheet did not come all the way to the edge parts. And let's see. What do you think? I'm calling this one done. Very nice. Very, very nice. Okay. I want to do some more cardstock. So, I'm going to try something. Hang on. I'm going to see how quickly that maybe I can work some of this off the edge. Show you what I mean. This is just packing tape, 3M packing tape. It does not hurt the gel plate at all. You know, sometimes if it's too wet, it's not as apt to lift, but I'm just gonna, yeah, it's helping, but okay, we're just gonna let it go. That's fine. And let's keep going. Okay, I want to use a piece of cardstock, and it's going to be its first go round. So I'm going to put a color underneath, and I'm going to put this pink. It's kind of a magenta-y pink, but more pink to me than magenta. Get it to spread. May need a little more. That's not common for me, but let's give it just a little more. And I can see the blue shell pattern, the jellyfish, I should say, pattern coming up. Okay, I think it's all on the roller. I'm going to add something. I'm going to add more of this. Let's see what we can do with this. And see if it'll pull it off the roller. So I know there's a lot on the roller. And there we go. Do it like you mean it, huh? There. Now, what are we going to get on it? Not sure. But we're getting a piece of cardstock. That much I know. There. It is not uncommon to have the exact same company with a paint that you bought at the exact same time, and they react different to the gel plate. I see it all the time. So don't be surprised when that happens. This is one of the most unpredictable forms of art that anyone could do, in my opinion. But that's kind of what makes it so fun. All right, here we go. Okay. Good start. I'm setting it right here beside me. Something that's going to go really good with this almost pink magenta. How about this violet? It'll be subtle, but that's okay. I think I said today maybe that's going to be our word for the day, subtle. Okay. This is a pretty color. Very pretty. I don't think I've ever used this color on the gel plate before. Well, there's probably a lot of these that are from the, let's get rid of this tape. That is from the collection of Jane Davenport that I haven't used. All right, this is Quilted Crop Circles. A very curly sheet of paper. Get the paper up, reach. Boy, all of a sudden, am I way up high? There. Because I'm right into all my paints. There we go. I think I'm good. This is going to be a crooked frame, but that's all right. All right, let's see. Did that? Oh, look. Okay. We're just going to pick you up. Talk about subtle. That's okay. All right. Got another sheet ready? I do. Pick this up. Put this down. And just like in my last video, the geese are having a honkety day today. They, I believe they're nesting. I believe they've got eggs because they're honking a whole lot more. And they're bellowing from the tops of our buildings that get on the very highest peak of a building. And they'll just honk, 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 honk. Yeah. And I think anytime they see a cat, or maybe a fox, or anything else that can come wandering through, we get deer through here. I think they have a little something to say about it. Okay. Let's see what this is going to do. It's really quite stuck for a second pull. Look, almost nothing. This is awfully sheeny, I think. It's just, you know, smooth and probably has some sizing in it. So that's okay. I'm going to get this and we're going to put something on top. It's had plenty of time to dry. Okay, what would go good with this violet-y color? How about this? Whoa, sorry. Sorry if I gotcha. Okay, this is called Fruit Punch. It's a pearl paint. And let's pick this up. Kind of gentle brayering. Okay. Good. Giving it a good press. I was at my son and daughter-in-law's yesterday with my grandson. What fun. What fun. We did some Play-Doh and we build with bricks. His imagination is really showing up. He will be 3 in July, and this is March. His conversation and talking is really starting to sparkle and shine. Lots of wrinkles this time. That's all right. That can be really cool. Okay, you can't say that I'm not using a variety of papers, huh? All right, let's see. All right. I do like this. I really do. Okay, set it aside. And I am grabbing one of these that I said needs more. Odd color to go with this, but let's pick it up with an even odder color. Or maybe just with this buttermilk. I just named it that. I don't know what the name of this color is. I don't know who made it. I just bought it for $1. People talk about getting art supplies from like garage sales and stuff. I haven't seen that much. Now, estate sales are often just when I'm working, so I don't get to a lot of estate sales. This may obliterate this, but let's just see. Also, they talk about Facebook Marketplace. Yes, I do see craft supplies on Facebook Marketplace. Many times, when you consider what you can buy, which do any of us buy things at full price? No, we all buy things on sale. Now, I'm not talking about the clearance of the clearance, but you know, the buy one, get one for 20% off. You know, there's always something. I don't find that these people in my area on Facebook Marketplace want much less than just what I can go and buy brand new. And if I buy it brand new, I can take it back if there's something wrong, if it's, you know, spoiled or whatever. So I'm still looking. I know Treasure Books. Natasha talks about it. Now, she lives in Australia, but she gets a lot of paper, like scrapbook paper. That has not been my experience. I haven't even seen scrapbook paper on Facebook Marketplace. I've seen paints. I've seen jewelry supplies. Lots of jewelry supplies, which I'm really not into right now. I haven't gone to antique stores, and maybe that's something I should do. Okay, well, I said it might obliterate, but this is better. Needs work, but it's better. Okay. We are going to work on this. I'm going to put dark purple on. Now I have the quilted crop circles is what little remnants are on there in that real kind of a violet color. I don't know if I'm going to be picking the rest of that up or not. But I'm going back in with a sheet that picked up almost nothing. Remember that one? Here we go. Now, maybe we broke the seal on that piece of paper and we can pick up some paint. And because I buy this cardstock at the grocery store, it's white labeled. You know, someone else is making it. My grocery store doesn't have a paper mill. But because of that, I could buy a pack and it works great, and I could buy a pack and it doesn't work great because they changed companies. You just never know. But I'm okay with that. Yep. I experiment and play and all that. Now we're picking up paint. Look. Look at that. And this is a nice, nice start. Good. Okay. Set this aside. We can do a couple more. Now, you know, I've got these all mixed up with ones that I have brand new, ones that I had that we were doing from before. All right, I'm looking over the thing. Believe it or not, I don't have that much pink. I've got a lot of blue, I've got a lot of green, I've got some browns. I don't have a lot of yellows. Oh, hey, I remember that poop. We don't need to do that again. Yeah. This is the tube that does that. And I'm going to add the gold shimmer. Just a little, few drops. This is that enchanted, I call it interference. Nice clear or transparent yellow. I like it. Okay. I'll add it with this. And we are just about done. I think I'll have one more pull after this. And that's why I was saying I don't know what to show you because I don't really remember. They're all drying over there, but which ones we did now, which ones we did later, I don't know. Let's see. Okay. Nice. Real nice. Okay, look. It's a good beginning. All right. We're going to do one more. I'm going to go right in with the ultramarine blue. It is one of my favorite colors. Always something to talk about. Come on. There we go. Good. Am I off? Sorry. Am I off? Don't answer that question in the comments. I already know the answer. All right, I'm going to get that potato bag that we talk so much about. Haven't used it yet. Well, that went on crooked. It's okay. I can pick it up. Oh, pick it up again. Okay. And this yellow. I like this texture. I think it comes out good. All right, I'm going to get the edges. Okay. Now, all right. Very nice. Very nice. I'm going to see, like I've got extra blue there. I'm going to just see if I can pick some of that up right here. I did. That's really the only place that I see. Okay. All right. All right, let's see what I'll pull up what I can. Certainly the most top ones, right? Okay, I know these are some of them that we just did. So you're looking at our last pull. That one we did, was a more. This one with the punchinella, and I know that was today. This is a background that I'm going to need to fill in. This is another one. Needs more work. That's a good start. This was one that was from the needs more work pile. And then this. So I've got more work ahead of me, but that's okay. I'm set up for it. Alrighty. In the meantime, please consider giving this video a thumbs up. Share it with your friends, especially if they're gel plate fans. Over here is a video picked out just for you, and I'll see you over there.